is where I am with my mic in my hand. Ain't nobody sweeter than me, so don't forget it.
Y'all, what's going on, y'all? This your girl KK Rena. Ain't nobody sweeter, so don't forget it. Alright, I was originally going to put this video up for Teach Me Tuesdays for whack, but I decided that since I am now over 500 subscribers, which is kind of a big deal to me because, you know, it's halfway to 1,000, and I really never thought I was going to get this far. I figured that I would do this for you guys on my channel instead, because unfortunately I'm not in a place where I can do the giveaways that I wanted to, that I was planning on doing. So hopefully maybe later on down the line I'll be able to do that for you instead. So today, and you'll have to forgive me, I probably look tired, and I am tired. I should be asleep right now, but I'm not. I gotta get this video out to you guys because you're so freaking amazing and awesome, and you support me so much. So the fact that I look horrible right now, I don't even care. I don't care because I want you guys to see this. This is really freaking awesome, okay? So, alright, today I'm going to be teaching you guys, it's a little tutorial, how to clean your katana. This is one of the most important things that you could ever do for your katana. If you ever have a real katana, a real working katana with a live blade that you may or may not be using, you have to keep it in perfect working condition. And the only way to continue to achieve this is to make sure that it is clean. Okay, so let's start. Now, one of the things that really irritates me when people use katana is a lot of times if their katana gets rusty in the first place because they weren't cleaning it to begin with properly, they will go out and buy some kind of cleaner, or I have hair in my mouth, some kind of cleaner or some kind of abrasive chemical something or other on their blade. This is a no-no. The other thing that you never want to do is put your fingers on your blade. Why? Because the oil from your fingers can easily rust your blade. That is also a huge no-no. Don't ever let anyone touch your blade either. Only idiots touch your blade. That's not a good idea. One, because if it's a live blade, it can fucking cut you. And two, because you're gonna rust my fucking blade, bitch, for no reason. Nah. Alright, so let's get started, okay? Now, the one thing that you're going to need more than anything else in this world is this. And that is a cleaning kit. Cleaning kits are non-expensive. You can get them for anywhere from $9 to, I'd say, maybe $13 to $15. They're not really that expensive whatsoever, and usually if you buy a katana from a quality store, whether online or offline, usually they'll throw this in for you already. But if not, it doesn't matter. You can look these up and get them anywhere. Anywhere they're available to be shipped to you. So don't even worry about how expensive it might be. But yeah, this is what it looks like. And usually it's got everything that you need inside it already. Next, you're going to need your katana. What's the point in cleaning a blade if you don't have one? So, I'm probably going to cut this part out, because I have to take my sword out of the sword bag Alright, if you guys know what sword this is, then you get 10 points. This is my katana blade, and I want to keep it in perfect working condition because if anything were to happen, I would definitely be carrying this one and 2 other blades with me at all times, no matter where it was that I went. These blades are fucking immaculate, and I want to keep it that way. So, first thing you do is make sure that you are an adult, and if you're not, have your parents with you. You never ever want to play with a live blade alone if you're a child. I don't even let my kids near my blades. I do not. Okay? So, you carefully unsheath your blade. I love my secretive blade. It's great. Okay, so now your blade is unsheathed. And if you just got your blade, either from, well, wherever that you get it from, okay, and you unsheath it and it's brand new, you may notice that it's already got an oily residue on it. Don't worry about it. This is good. This means that the manufacturer of this blade took care of it themselves by making sure that they cleaned it and put oil on it. This is important. The friction from unsheathing and resheathing a blade can also dull it, which is why it's very important to have an oily residue on it to have the oil protected. It's very important. So, don't worry about it, it's a good thing. But if it's old oil, then you're going to want to get it off. So, this brings us to our first step, okay? And our first step is the sheets of rice paper. This is rice paper, and I'll take it out here so you can see. You'll preferably want to always be using clean rice paper, no matter what it is that you're doing with your blade. So, let me open this damn thing up. Hold on a second. And, you know, and one of the other things that you can use in order to make sure that you are careful with your blade is having a cloth. Having a cloth is important because you want to make sure that, you know, if you want to hold the blade, you know, if you need to hold it for any reason without getting your fingerprints all over it and the oil from your fingers on it, then you will want, you know, some kind of cloth. Preferably a clean cotton cloth. So any kind of cotton cloth will work. Okay, so here I've got my cotton cloth, which is clean and it works, and I've got my rice paper. And if you can see, it's kind of like see-through, and it's really, I don't know how you would put it. I don't know. You can just tell it's rice paper. It's see-through and thin and whatnot. So what you want to do for your step 1 is you're going to take your rice paper, okay, take one side of it, hold your katana firmly in place with the blade pointing up, the sharp end of the blade pointing up. This rice paper is being a butt. Okay. And you're going to come from the bottom and grip with your fingers and gently pull up, because this is going to get all of that old dirty oil off of your katana. And be careful when you pull it through to the tip, because that is going to cut you. It's very, very sharp. So, there we go. I want to make sure that I go over it one more time, because the blood groove does need to, you gotta make sure that you get all the dirt out of the blood groove. Alright. And there you go. You've got a shiny, clean katana. No oil on it yet. Fucking beautiful. Doesn't it just Oh man, I love this thing. Alright. Next thing that you're going to need is your powder ball. Now, most powder balls that you get, when you first get them, they're actually going to be pretty packed in there, and if you tap it on the blade, it might not come out very well yet. So you might want to tap it on a table for like, I don't know, 1 to 2 minutes. Just tap it to make sure that the powder is coming out of it. Because if the powder doesn't come out of it, you know, it won't put any powder on the blade when you tap the blade. So, having said that, if your powder ball is ready, then you're going to hold your blade steady, okay? And basically you're going to, from the tip to the base, you're going to kind of tap the ball about every inch or so, I would say. And you're going to do that on both sides of the blade, okay? So, here we go. Now flip it over and do it again. Alright. Now you're going to take that same rice paper. Well, preferably a different one, because a different one would be cleaner, but I'm just going to flip mine over. And you're going to just lightly rub the paper, or the powder, sorry, why did I say paper? You're going to lightly rub the powder all over the blade so that it's all over there. You want to definitely make sure that the powder is spread fairly evenly across the blade. Lightly. Really lightly. Doesn't take much. Okay. Alright. Next step. You're going to take your blade oil and you're going to pretty much put a drop or two on every side. It doesn't take much, so you don't have to put a whole lot on either side at all. So, I got a bunch of oil on my fingers. Great! But okay, and we're going to go ahead and drop up there and one down here. That's good for now. Okay. And using your, you're going to use this instead of the rice paper. You're going to use your cotton, whatever, your cotton cloth, yeah. And you're going to dab it up and down your blade. And dab, 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 dab. And make sure that you get the oil everywhere. And this is just one side of your blade. So make sure you also get it in the blood groove. And I'm probably going to let you guys watch me doing this because I want you to make sure that you're doing it correctly. Because as I said, this is extremely important for the upkeep of your katana. Okay. You're going to flip it over and do it again. One drop. Two. Put a third one just because. You don't really need three though. But. Okay. You just have to make sure that you get everything. I just want to make sure that I get everything, because I want to make sure there's enough really important. Alright, I think I got it. So make sure that you close your oil back up very tightly, because it can leak out and it can get everywhere. If you guys have ever had baby oil that you accidentally left open and tipped over, then you know what I'm talking about. It can get everywhere. So, alright, there we go. And now it's got some beautiful sheen on it, beautiful oil on it, and it's good to go. Pretty much from tip to base, it's good to go. So that's what she said. The other thing that I wanted to tell you guys is that, you know, I use my katana as an extension of myself. It is my weapon of choice, outside of the firearms that, you know, I might have. Okay, it is my weapon of choice. It is important to me to keep my katana up and running. I'm a picky person, and when I see people using their katana as a frickin' carving knife, to take limbs off trees, to chop apples and other assorted fruits, this hurts me. I don't like it. First of all, fruits are acidic, so anything acidic or abrasive can very, very easily damage your katana. And it is the dumbest... Let me calm down. I just don't like it. So, please keep in mind that if you do take your sword collection seriously, whether it's katanas or any kind of other swords, you want to treat them with the same respect that you would treat your arms and legs, pretty much. So, with that said, I hope that you guys appreciated the video. I thank you for watching. I appreciate you watching, of course, as always. And thank you. Thank you so much for over 500 subs. I also wanted to say thank you for the support and the love that you've shown to Squish's new series, SquishCraft. And I'm working on him so he can have, you know, better commentaries. But, you know, he's just starting out, so, you know, give him a break. It'll take a little bit. I wasn't too great on my first commentary either, and trust me when I say that there are a lot of you out there that it's the same. But I do love the support. Thank you so much. I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. And I hope that, you know, you learned something today. So, again, thank you. Arigato gozaimashita. And, yeah, so, anyway, friends, loves, butt faces, until next time.
Hey guys, KK Rena here. If you missed the previous vid, you can check it out now. And if you want more of me, don't forget to subscribe.
Been here so long, but I'm waiting for you.
I'm waiting for
Holding
you.
my breath till our love pulls me
Boy,
through.
I don't even
All
breathe
that
no
I've given
more.
and all that you said,
'Cause of what
I
you
won't walk away, so I
told me,
stay
babe.
here